Boom! What's up, guys? Welcome to Casa de C. Roy. I told you guys that I'd be hitting you up with some content, some stuff you can do at home. And here we are, man. We are in my living room and we're getting ready to do some stuff and give you guys some stuff that should keep you occupied for a little while. You're really only limited by your imagination. Exercise at its core, guys, is just movement. Let's just move. We're just moving. Let's stay active, stay moving. Obviously, for those of you that go to a gym regularly on a regular, lifting routine or exercise routine, and now you're restricted and limited only to what you can do at home, obviously it's not going to be optimal, okay? We're not working with optimal conditions here. You're not going to get the same type of workout that you would get if you were going to your normal gym or your normal place of exercise, wherever you're going. It's not going to be like that, all right? So get that out of your head right now. On that same note, though, that doesn't mean it has to be trash. Doesn't mean it has to be garbage. In fact, you can actually use this time to switch shit up, okay? Use this time as a plateau breaker. You're now subjecting your body to a completely different type of stimulus. If you've been doing a conventional lifting routine for years on end, or one form of exercise for years on end, your body adapts to that, man, and it gets used to it. We need these things to kind of shock the system, kind of break through these plateaus. Now we're gonna be subjecting our body to something completely different, subjecting our body to something new that it has to adapt to. This video is gonna be shot for people that have nothing, all right? Everything I'm gonna show you, the only thing you're gonna need is stuff that you could have lying around your house, all right? So normal stuff that you found, like a couch. I think that's really like the only thing. I use a foam roller with one of the exercises. You could use, paper plates if you have paper plates. You could use furniture sliders if you have anything that would slide on like a carpet or hardwood floor. That's really the only things that you need. If you have dumbbells, if you have bands, if you have like little things like that, that's great. Use them, throw them in when you can. More than likely, you're gonna give your body something that it needs, all right? So make light of a bad situation, take advantage, and you actually probably come out the opposite end in better shape than what you went into this whole situation with. I'm not giving you a workout. I'm not giving you, I'm not writing out a playbook saying, do this for this many reps, this many sets, blah, 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 blah. That's not what I'm doing. You can give a man a fish and feed him for a day, or you can teach a man a fish, feed him for a lifetime. So I'm giving you everything right here, right now. We're gonna have 5 basic movements, okay, for in-home exercise. 5 basic movement patterns that we wanna try to cover with every single workout, okay? So first one we have is a squat or quad dominant movement. We have our hinging or posterior chain dominant movement. Movement 3, we have upper body push, okay? So pushing with the upper body. The 4th one is upper body pull. Now this one is tough, man. If you have access to a pull-up bar or somewhere you can do pull-ups and you have the ability to do pull-ups, then you are in good shape. Our upper body pull variation is gonna be a little bit unorthodox, man. We're basically just trying to target the upper back. The last one is our core. So we're breaking core up into 2 movements. We have core work where we actually initiate the movement. Those are things like our sit-ups, our leg lifts, things like that. But then we have our core movements where we're resisting movement, okay? The resisting movement on your core work is actually the more functional of the 2. The purpose of our core is to maintain stability in our torso while our extremities move. It's not meant to flex like a sit-up. It's not meant to do those things. Yes, it does it, and that will build the more aesthetic goal of your core. But if we want the function of the core and a strong core, it's gonna keep us healthy, keep us safe, keep us from injury, then we need to also work the function of the core, which is to create stability. I'm basically just gonna give you guys tons of variations of all these different things, okay? So that way you have all these exercises to choose from. And then it's as simply as just putting them together in a workout, guys. It's not rocket science, okay? Pick an exercise from each movement and run them together. You have your straight sets, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 15. You could do timed sets, as many reps as you can do in 30 seconds, in 45 seconds, in 60 seconds. Whatever you want to do. You can manipulate these variables, the amount of reps you're doing in a set, the amount of rest you're getting, supersetting things. You're really only limited by your imagination. One at-home workout video to rule them all right now. air squats, forward lunges, reverse lunges, pendulum lunges, Hindu squats or ballerina squats, sissy squats. Careful with these ones, they can be hard on the knees if you got knee problems. Body weight leg extensions, same. If you got knee problems, probably not the best option. Staggered stance squats. Jumping squats. Jumping lunges. Cossack squats. Bulgarian split squats or rear foot elevated split squats. Frog hops. Wall sits. Try not to sit on your dog. ISO squat holds, holding at the bottom of the squat. ISO lunges, holding the bottom of a lunge. Another form, this is a narrow stance ballerina squat. And you can do step-ups. Single leg deadlift, or since there's no weight, you can single leg toe touch or floor touch. You can do rear foot elevated, single leg deadlift or toe touch. You got hip thrusts or glute bridges. You can also do single leg, taking one leg off. Do it elevated hip thrust with your feet elevated on a surface. You can do bunky marching, making sure you're keeping the body as straight as possible. Elevating your shoulders for hip thrusts. This is a figure 4 variation. We got the leg crossed. Here we got strider, going back and forth, sitting into that hip. Here we got foam roller crawls. This is one where you can use furniture sliders, paper plates, digging them towards your feet and then letting them slide out away from you, keeping your hips up the whole time. Here we got standard push-up, wide grip push-up, close grip push-up, diamond push-up. Got Spider-Man push-ups or dragon push-ups. Here we got push-up shoulder taps. Here we got plyo push-ups, exploding off the ground. Here we got push-up knee slaps. Here we got push-ups with a front delt raise. Incline push-ups where the feet are elevated. Here we got yoga push-ups, keeping those legs straight. And we got dive bomber push-ups or skydiver push-ups. Here we got T push-ups, opening up to the ceiling, getting that good rotation. Here we got pike push-ups, almost like a handstand push-up. Tricep push-ups, emphasize those triceps. Clapping push-ups. And here we got prison push-ups, staying at the bottom, rocking back and forth, keeping the chest off the ground. Here we got a standard YWT. So you hold the Y position, then you'll pull it down into the W position, making sure that upper back stays nice and tight. And then you go out to the T position, holding each one for a given amount of time. Here we got Y handcuffs or Blackburns, called both. Start with the hands behind the head, out to the Y, circle all the way back. Put your hands behind your back like you're getting handcuffed. Then you squeeze it back up and bring it all the way back to the start position. Nice, slow, and controlled. Mission Impossible is one of my personal favorites. Just like in the movie, we're trying to keep the chest, the face, the arms all off the ground, squeezing that upper back nice and tight. Here we got strict sit-ups, making sure those hands stay flat against the ground as you slide up. And we got butterfly sit-ups. Feet together, knees out, taking the hip flexors out of it. Here we got vampire sit-ups where you're sitting straight up, keeping the legs straight. We got your standard crunch, trying to keep the legs still. Here we got bicycle crunches. Here we got dead bugs. Toe crunches. Got one-legged crunches. You switch both sides. Leg lifts. Scissor kicks and flutter kicks. Standard plank. You can pop it up and do a standard FLR. And then you can fuse the two and do plank get-ups. Side plank off the knee. Side plank off of both feet, as well as single leg side plank. Hollow holds and also hollow rocks. Here we got inchworm planks, walking those hands out as far as you can, keeping the body tight, and then walking the feet back up. Here we got tripod planks where you take away one limb. You got reverse planks, keeping those hips up, keeping the body straight. And you also have bird dogs, opposite arm and leg, extending out. Of course, we got the fan favorite burpees. We've got mountain climbers, froggers, bear crawls, and my personal favorite, preacher curls. Let's go. Now putting it all together, some of my favorite formats. First off, you got 100 total reps. Pick an exercise from each category, hit 100 total reps of each. Doesn't matter how you do it, just get the work done. Next, you have deck of cards. You assign an exercise to each suit. You flip the card, whatever the number is in that suit, that's how many reps you do. Then you just get through the whole deck. 4 rounds of 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. Pick an exercise, hit it for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 rounds, then it's 4 rounds of the next exercise. Next, you have ladders. I love ladders. 10 to 1, pick an exercise from each category, 10 of each, 9 of each, 8 of each, all the way down to 1. And then lastly, an AMRAP. Set a specific amount of time, how much time you got, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then you just get as much work done as possible in that time frame.